Assalamu alaikum. Come to the long term, because you implement all these previous strategies and everything I talk with new Muslims. It doesn't work. They still don't pray. They leave Islam. So what is the effective way to do? The effective way to train a new Muslim is to pick him up from his society, to take him to a place that the person can study, either a madrasa that a person can study, or a nearest town or a city or whatever that a person can go and study there. That is the best strategy. But even with that one, there are challenges. But before we get there, let me tell you the reason why you are picking the person from the village. You see, knowledge from back in the days, knowledge don't follow people. It's people that follow knowledge. When knowledge is following people, trust me, when they get the knowledge, then they are most likely not going to appreciate the knowledge. But when a person follows to go and get knowledge, knows the struggle and the suffering he went through, trust me, that person will value the knowledge. And that is what the predecessors of Islam did. They used to travel long journey, barefooted, struggle. Some even died on the road just to acquire knowledge and come and benefit their people. So why is that we don't think like that, and we say we want to carry knowledge to them? Trust me, carrying knowledge to them may be effective in the short run, but it will not help. The best strategy is to pick the person from his place, take him to a madrasa or a place the person can go and learn. That is the best strategy in the summary. But let's come into this. I know a scholar who was taking people from the villages here, took them to the city. You understand? When he trained them, because it's not just about impacting knowledge, it's about building a system. I hope you understand. So he took them to the city when he trained them, and now they are well qualified. He brought the person in the village here, let the person get a woman in his village, married and stay in the village, help the person establish a farmland or whatever means of sustenance for himself and his family, and then also impacting those people. You see that is the best strategy. That is the best strategy. I know that scholar. I do not want to mention his name. I hope you understand. So that's the best strategy. People have already implemented that and it's working. If you look at Christian evangelists, that is what they did. They come to Africa here, they establish churches or whatever. They pick people from villages and take them to the cities. They pick some of them from the city and take them to Europe to go and train them. When these people come to their people, they are well, strong in their misguidance. I hope you understand. But we as Muslims, that is how we need to be looking at it. And that is how it has always been. Knowledge, people go to seek knowledge. Now you don't follow people in their rooms. I hope you understand. Other than these current ages of internet. But even if you have internet, you still have to use your own phone and internet to chase knowledge on YouTube. Is that also? Yes. So it is important we understand that we need to build a system. It's not just about teaching them. You need to build an entire system that will support these people in the long run. And one of it is that you take the person from the village, you understand, make him understand that, see, this one you are going, because there are challenges. You go and train a person in the city, the person doesn't want to come back to his village again. You see, that's one of the biggest challenges. So you need to develop a system that can, cater for this, and it will help the person. So what you need to do is, if you're an NGO and you are well resourced, or you can raise funds, you need to pick people from these villages, take them to the city, what they feed, what they eat, what they wear, just feed them, give them an ample time to learn enough. Because it's not just about teaching them the fundamentals, so like 2 years, 3 years, like the way they go Jamia. You understand? These people should be able to learn how to read and read Quran, how to understand Lugha Arabiya, how to do tafsir, to understand Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh, and stuff. I hope you understand. So the person can know into details. When the person gets into the village, he will know how to preach Islam and be able to impact in his village. And not only his village, he too will be able to extend Islam to other villages, train people in that village. He doesn't need to carry people to the city. He can be able to train people because most likely he understands the language of his people. So he'll be able to train people in that village so that they'll become stronger and increase Islam to the following villages. That is the best way to ever do dawah and to sustain the dawah you're doing. I understand. So you need to build an entire system. So when the person goes to learn after 2 years or 3 years, you are bringing the person in his village. You need to establish the system. Don't throw the person in his village and expect him to stay there when he can get a good livelihood in the city. No, he will not stay. He will go back to the city. So what you need to do is that you need to build a system. If the person is coming, help the person get a room, whatever it is. If it is you want him to be doing the dawah and be paying him a salary, fine, you can do it like that. If you just want to help him establish a farmland, fine, help him marry, you understand? So that he will marry someone in his village or close to his village. He will get stuck at the place. I hope you understand. So in that way, you are able to help the person. And you can even go and contract the person to do the thing for some number of years It depends on the agreement you have with the person. But the general idea is that develop a system that can help keep the person in the village, and the person will not be lacking. The person will be able to feed himself, feed his family, and be comfortable, and also be able to do the work of Allah. So you need to develop a strategy. And I know a lot of Arab countries are doing that. But just that when they do it and they build that system and people here, they bring it, some people squander their money. So that is what you need to do. If you're an NGO, you need to build a system that can run. Take the person through a new Muslim training. After the person finishes the new Muslim training or whatever it is, you take him to the city, go and learn. You are not carrying the entire village there. You are just picking a few people from each village. One person or two persons from each village. One person or two persons from each village. Take them to that place so that they'll go and learn. When they learn, they come back. You build a system that you can support them. They will keep impacting and spread Islam. That is a long-term objective. And that is why, for us, we have started building a new Muslim center in the nearest town that is closer to those villages, that we wish to bring people, few people, 2 or 3 people from each village, come and camp them there, give them in-depth training, and inshallah, we pray that Almighty Allah should help all of us and protect all of us and forgive all of us, and make this our niyyah, our intention, physical. It should make it realistic. Allah, we pray to Allah to make it happen, inshallah. So if you know any NGO or any person who could support, kindly share this video to that person. And also, if you yourself, you are capable of supporting us, kindly contact the number you see on your screen. I'll be very, very grateful for your support. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much. If you benefited, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also share this video. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
هنا مروا وكانوا قدوة